Hello, we the people are doing the review for Young Justice Invasion The Hunt. One reason why this episode is so great, no Blue Beetle. He is not the star of this episode. The Runaways, and then you got Arsenal, you got Nightwing, Miss Martian, and you got that Black Beetle guy, which I don't give a crap about him. But at least if he gets beat up, I do like that part, which he does. So they let out Mongol, stinging guy on that war. Is it War Planet or something like that? So the Runaways have to go and save the team, basically, where Superboy and all the other ones that were captured, except for Arsenal, which was not captured. He's still running away, and his arm's running out of power. But the other guys, the Runaways, they're destroying like signs and stuff of the Reach. I was like, yeah, finally destroying the Reach. And no Blue Beetle running around. He's a damn traitor. And Nightwing, I thought he was going to be pretty awesome in this episode. I thought he was really going to do something. Him and Miss Martian are looking around, trying to find where the other members are, but they cannot find Superboy. And then they go back to the base and look around. And look, I missed something. And Spear shows up, and they're like, can you bring us to Superboy? And where Spear's like, you're like, what the hell? But yeah, that means that he can do it, or she, or whatever. It's some kind of robot, but it turns into like a flying cycle, which was actually in the Young Justice comic book. It's pretty awesome, right? Yes, I read the comic book. I'm not a nerd, I just like comic books for some odd reason. But beyond that point, I only read like the first two issues though, so don't consider me that much of a geek. Alright, so yeah, then they end up finding where Superboy and them are at. The Runaways catch up, and Arsenal gets his arm charged, and he doesn't seem too interested in really saving the team. He's like, they're like the Runaway guys, like Virgil and all them, like, why don't you release them? No, I'll release. He releases the bad guy, Mongol, and Mongol and the Black Beetle start fighting and all this stuff. And then after they get done with that, and they actually release all the members of the team, then I believe it's Arsenal that says, you watch out, there are other guys that once we open this up, we're going to be attacked because there's people waiting. But they're not, because Nightwing and Miss Martian knocked them out. So that's pretty cool. And then Nightwing offers, basically, well, I don't know if he offers it, but he more like says, hey, you want to be a part of the team, like I said, is offering, you want to be part of our team? And you're like, yeah, because we saved you. But actually, the team did save them the first time. It's kind of cool. So it's even, and they're working for Lex Luthor. But then Nightwing decides, major spoiler if you haven't seen the episode, Nightwing actually kicks Arsenal off the team and says he's not a team player because he was doing whatever he wanted to do. You know what, it kind of reminds me of me, where people always say you're defiant, you're doing what you want to do, you're not a team player. You know, it's not necessarily true. I wouldn't say that Arsenal's not a team player, but he kind of does things his own way, and if it wasn't for him, team probably wouldn't even been saved in the first place. So I don't know why Nightwing barely does anything for the team. Nightwing's one of my favorite characters, but he don't do nothing in Young Justice really besides tell him what to do. It kind of pisses me off, but at least he did something in this episode besides talk. I was expecting something big from him, and he didn't do it. It was all Arsenal, which is the best man on the team, and you took him off the team, Nightwing, but it don't matter. So he leaves with the Runaways. And that's about it. Well, Lex Luthor's on the screen on the computer, laptop, or whatever. And it's like, thanks, you did this. But it was like, you knew what was going to happen. Also, the crystal was stolen by Deathstroke, which is what Arsenal was going to go back and get. But he didn't get it. You know, so this is going to be pretty awesome. Only one member of Young Justice that they're not even showing was Lagoon Boy, which is a good thing, and no Blue Beetle, so which is another good thing. Thank the gods. We the people, and yes, I'm not living in a broke down car, so don't say that again. Anyways, that was kind of my review. I'd say this was an awesome episode, a 9 out of 10. Couldn't be any better, I don't think. And you're like, what the hell, you're not giving it a 10 out of 10? Well, it was awesome, but what can I say? I don't give 10 out of 10 out of 10s for no reason. It has to be like, it's been one of those episodes where all I can think about is that episode. That's a 10 out of 10, but I kind of forgot about it whenever I went to work, so it doesn't get a 10 out of 10. But I still liked it, so great work. We the people. If you like this review, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you liked this episode, give me a thumbs up. If you hated this episode, give me a thumbs down. And leave me a comment. Peace out.